All right, let's do number 21 now. We just did number 20. We're going to take y equals the square root of x, and we want to reflect it across the y, and then we want to move it up, translated 7, to the left 7, and up 5. So let's look at that graphically, what that would look like. So if I take the regular y equals square root of x, there's y equals square root of x. Okay. And I want to reflect it across the y-axis, so I want to reflect it this way, so flip it this way. Alright. Then I want to move it to the left 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I want to move it up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to do it in that order. Whatever order it says, that's the order I'm going to do it in. So, what would that look like as a equation? So y equals the square root of x. Let's think about this for a second. To do the y-axis reflection, okay, I need to put a negative on the x. All right, so then x becomes a negative x. Now, to move it to the left 7, you have to say minus 7. I'm sorry, plus 7 inside the parentheses. So now check this out. Is it there's a little bit of a difference there. So let's see what does this look like versus this look like. See how that's in front of the parentheses? This is inside here. So let's look at that. So what would happen if you put it the y equals button, my absolute value symbol, negative x, and a plus 7. All right, that's underneath the radical. How does that move it? Well, that reflected it across the y-axis. It's going that way now. But look, it actually moved it plus 7 units that away. So the idea is that if you do it like this, it moved it 7 to the right. We don't want to do that. We want to move 7 to the left. So check this out. Let's put the absolute the square root in. Negative parentheses x plus 7. Because the idea when you do the horizontal movement, it's the very first thing that occurs. Now we're over here like what we wanted to be. We wanted it to go this way. Now we're just going to move it up 5 units. But what I was getting at is when you do horizontal movement, you say plus goes to the left and minus goes to the right. But the idea is that it must be the first thing in order of operations. That horizontal movement needs to be the first thing that happens when you write your equation out. That's what you need to try to do. Now, we still did the reflection first. We reflected it. It's going the right way this time. But you got to have it written like that. Okay, now if I want to move it up 5 units, we're just going to slap a plus 5 on the end of it. And then graph it. Now it's going to be moved up 5 spots. Now that looks like that.